please join me in welcoming Eunice Ahola, the CEO and founder of MeetingPackage, to the screen. And Eunice is going to take us through their innovation and technology.
Hi everyone, I'm Eunice Ahola, the CEO and founder of MeetingPackage. It's great to be back on the Phocuswright stage again after 2 years, even though this time virtually. It is estimated that the global meetings and events industry is over 100 billion USDs. The way meetings and events is booked and transacted hasn't changed since the dawn of time. This while the travel industry has been revolutionized globally by technology. And due to COVID-19, challenges have risen to new heights. Since the majority of meetings and events sales have been done offline and manually, due to unfortunate layoffs, hotels have not even been able to sell future events. And secondly, customers are struggling to find hotels that are still open for MeetingPackage business. On top of this, customers are left waiting for slow or non-existent replies. Thirdly, amongst the hotels that are still open for business, social distancing has made marketing and sales a tougher job. An absence of automation has led revenue being lost. And not only revenue being lost, but costs are sustained since venues still need to deal with cancellations, modifications, etc. Most of these issues could have been solved with digital solutions in place. A few words for those who don't know who we are. So MeetingPackage, we have been a long journey to find our focus niche that truly solves the problem of the industry. Starting from a marketplace, shifting towards offering our inventory in distribution networks, then offering a booking engine on the hotel's own website, as well as lastly offering a venue and sales management software that is an integral part of any PMS or sales and catering integration that we have in place. It can also be used as a standalone solution. And combining the best elements from our past, we have evolved into an integration layer that enables connectivity, automation, and seamless digital booking process for MeetingPackage. This is what makes us unique. We don't consider ourselves as a competitor with any marketplaces or similar players, but instead we work together with them to allow hotels one interface that connects all customer-facing channels with the operational software of the hotels and venues. And we've done hundreds of integrations in the past and have pre-built plug-and-play solutions and integrations with various PMS vendors. We always work side by side with the vendors to support the integration with best practices and to avoid any unforeseen hiccups that we've seen with PMS vendors face in the past. But what does this all mean? So if we take an example of our recent go-live hotel chain client, Radisson Hotels, and hopefully the screen is not too small that you can get the point out of the video. We've developed a full end-to-end solution for Radisson to allow bookings for meetings and events without any manual actions. What this means is we're pulling availability from the sales and catering, allowing discounted and seasonal rates to be sitting on top of the customer-facing channel and bringing the process fully digital. And not only that, but allowing customers to also book food and beverages while capturing the payments in one go. And since we're talking about the current situation, terms of cancellation can be also modified in real time. So as the regulations changes and the customers are a little bit hesitant in making transactions, we can also change the terms of cancellation at the point the regulations changes. And since meetings and events are not a one-stop shop, we facilitate all automated emails as well as a full order management to the customers. So modifications, cancellations can be done online while keeping the connection to the sales and catering. So let me tell about the latest innovations and launches that we have. Firstly, due to COVID-19, we needed to rethink our business model and customer acquisition. Budgets were and continue to be tight in the hotels, and therefore the normal sales approach wasn't anymore suitable. So during the recent months, we have launched a full self-service model with a free trial for independent venues. This means that they can implement any of our basic tier packages without any upfront investment, if it's the booking engine, distribution network, or a channel management side. To date, we have more than 2,400 individual venues and hotels already part of this offer, and we expect to reach 5,000 by the year end. And if we look at this from the hotel chains perspective, we are offering the similar kind of solution as we are for the independent hotels. And currently we're seeking and selecting 2 more hotel chains to be part of this similar risk-free implementation plan, as we call it. And we believe that there's no better time than now for hotel chains to do the change, since it will take time for the economy to recover its strength. And what does this mean for the distribution partners? We've launched our next generation APIs. This offers partners one single API to multiple property management softwares, as well as custom meeting room inventories. We recently went live with Event Inc., which is the largest M&E marketplace in German market. And due to the current economic situations, a lot of marketplaces are struggling to survive. Our solution helps the partners to concentrate on demand while letting us focus on supply. And to finalize off, I encourage everyone to wake up. There's no better time than now to go fully digital and to automate your current manual processes regarding the meetings and events. So stop talking about hit rates and conversions, and rather think about definite bookings and keeping your cancellations rate low. So visit our virtual booth and let's discuss more. We're here to help. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Jonas. So I'm going to hand it over to Mike Coletta here to ask you a few additional questions on your presentation. Mike?
Yes, nice job, Jonas. So signing up, a lot of hotels is a big sales challenge. Looks like you're making some great progress there. But can you tell us a little bit more about how you're scaling the growth of your customer base and how you're getting the word out?
Yeah, so first of all, when we look at the independent venues, now through the self-service model, we've allowed the scaling part to come more on a generic and a digital way without us having too much human interface interaction in between or account management. Also the fact that how we sit in as an integration layer between the distribution partners and the channels allows us to have the preferred suppliers of the individual channels to push their hotels to utilize our technology free of charge and to get the content back through the APIs to the distribution partners. So that's how we scale the independent and individual venues. When it comes to hotel chains, we're now concentrating to finding a couple of more, let's say, niche hotel chains who want to really push the online sales. And that's where we're going to focus now in pushing them live and really holding their hand to get them live and allow instant booking and online booking of meetings and events.
Okay, great. And you've automated and brought online a lot of the process, but I'm wondering, is there a typical point where customers you're seeing still need to speak to someone in order to proceed with the booking?
Well, it depends. As we say, our, let's say, bread and butter is the smaller events, and now due to COVID, we've seen that the events have got even smaller and the lead time is less than 4 days. So it's really, really fast ones. They don't seem to have any kind of challenges in that they would need to talk to the hotel, etc. The problem typically is the other way around, that since to the current situation and the economical situation in hotels, there's not even human beings there to react to the customers' replies. So that's where technology is bringing a better possibility for the customers to see all the availability, the pricing, etc. When it comes to larger events, of course, there's still human interaction needed and changes needed and how many bedrooms do you want and so forth. But let's focus on the smaller events that needs to be automated, and there cannot be a salesperson in a hotel handling those. And at this time, there's not even salespeople available to handle those. So we're getting seeing a lot of replies from hotels that, hey, I'm not working in the hotel anymore, and your email is going to sales at something, which might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks for someone to reply.
Sure. Yep. Not sure if I missed this. Did you mention how long does a typical onboarding take?
When it comes for independent and individual venues, the onboarding is, we're talking about days or less than a day even, because they already have that information and they typically don't have that heavy integrations needed. And if they run on, for example, Muse or any of our standalone integration partners, they can do that already as a self-service model. But when it comes to hotel chains, it's all from 2 months to 12 months, depending if they run on a PMS that we already have an integration with, or if we need to build a completely custom integration against them. And also the fact that is it one brand or is there multiple brands which need to be affected to the UI, for example.
Almost out of time. Just another quick question. I'm wondering what you're seeing in the market right now. How far out are people booking meetings?
There's two aspects to this. Ones are which are really, really short lead time, small meetings, and then the large meetings, they are booked in 2020, mid 2021.
Yep. Okay. Thanks very much. Great job.
Great. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Well done, Jonas.